Fantastic work in Copenhagen. I had my doubts when Josiah appointed you, I'll admit that. But I don't know if anybody else could have got those results. Not a single casualty. I can hardly believe it.
This is a weird line of work when you feel like you have to praise me for not killing anybody.
I have nothing but respect for Josiah's leadership and experience. But he and I don't quite see eye to eye on everything. I quite disagree that the end justifies the means.
Well, as long as you guys keep supplying me with thorough briefs, and Martin has my back, I don't see any reason why more people should have to die.
We'll do our absolute best to keep you one step ahead of the enemy. Rest assured.
Speaking of which, where are you getting all those building blueprints?
Inter-services liaisons. All we have to do is ask nicely.
Foreign intelligence agencies just give you this kind of stuff?
Well, not officially. We go through other channels. People who know people, that sort of thing. Add some donations to grease the wheels, and voila.
And the infrastructure schematics Martin uses? Electrical systems, security?
You'd be surprised what sort of data domestic spy shops collect.
Wow. Do you have a minute?
Of course.
I need your help to bug this place.
What? Why?
I'd just like to know what's going on.
What do you need?
Security does a full bug sweep every Friday. I need you to crack their software and put my equipment on the whitelist.
Easy enough. Is that it?
Thank you, Martin. That's all.
Hey.
Da?
This isn't some FSB thing, is it?
It's just me. I'll give you access to the feed as well, all right?
Sure. Cool.
You guys are not messing around. This is a very impressive compound.
I'm told it used to be a Navy installation during the First Great War. Josiah is renting it from a secure storage company. Where did they put you up?
The Green Crescent Hotel.
Sounds fancy.
It's a dump, but it beats living in a clay hut in rural Pakistan. And of course, as a business consultant hired by the Iridani Group, I'm used to makeshift accommodations. Where are you staying?
They found me a sublease in Famagusta. Martin is in the same town, so we carpooled.
Listen, I want to thank you for saving my ass back in Mexico. If it weren't for you and the hacker guy...
Martin.
Right. If it weren't for you, my smile would be a whole lot less charming right now. My amigos were bringing out the pliers. It was gonna get ugly.
You would have done the same.
I would for sure. But that's what I was trained for. You didn't have to go in for me.
Well, I'm sure you'll be a good addition to the team.
I get the feeling you're the favorite around here. But hey, between you and me, we'll find these guys and put a stop to the leaks.
Чем могу помочь сегодня?
Просто забежала узнать, не появилось ли для меня чего-нибудь нового.
Возможно, я наконец-то смогу порадовать вас чем-то более пригодным. Этот МП-5К именно то, что нужно в наши дни для мокрого дела.
Радка, я же не на войну собираюсь, я просто проникаю тайком в офисные здания.
Однако вам не стоит бояться заморать ручки, душа моя. Когда стоит вопрос, я или он, уже нет времени на раздумья.
Я не наемный убийца.
Нет, конечно, но вы совсем одна. А вокруг те, кто готов убить вас или запереть в камере до конца жизни. В полевой работе не до угрызений совести.
Если я начну палить налево и направо как маньяк, это только навредит делу.
И все же...
Мне хватит и пистолета, если не возражаете, Радослав.
Ну, как скажете, Екатерина.
Эй, Радка, те запалы. Они в отделе Е или Ф?
Почему бы самой не заглянуть в список?
Проще тебя спросить.
Отдел F.
All done. Patched it through to both our offices. Are you getting a signal?
Yep, looks good. I don't know what you hope to get from this, though.
I hope to get nothing. But trusting people has bit me in the ass before, so now I like to play it safe. Thanks for your help, Martin.
Yeah, sure.
All right, everyone. Before we begin the briefing, I'd just like to thank you all for your work you've put in over the past couple of weeks. It's been a rough start, but it feels like we've all begun to set aside our differences and get into the swing of things. Keep up the good work. Now, I'll let Sarah explain what the analysis department has discovered since Copenhagen, and then I'll get into the details of this next operation.
Right. Well, thanks to the efforts of our field team, we've had full access to the data compiled by Absalom in the months leading up to his death. Absalom was charting the monetary flow from the pan-European and the South American drug trade. He managed to get quite close to identifying a single common destination for this money. But of course, he was not an analyst. We managed to finish what he started. We've traced the accounts to a London-based financial company called Catalyst Investment Group.
How much money are we talking about?
On the order of hundreds of millions of dollars.
What's it all for?
It's clearly some sort of money laundering scheme. Catalyst is a black hole into which a staggering amount of capital is disappearing. It must be coming out somewhere else. But we can't see past the event horizon, to maintain the metaphor.
I see where this is going.
Yes. Of course, we need to get inside Catalyst. We need to get a hold of their files, both physical and digital, so we can trace the movement of the drug money through the organization and identify the recipients.
Hold the phone. How does this relate to our mission?
This money laundering scheme is the best lead we've got. The betrayal of Absalom fits the pattern of our leaks. For now, we're assuming that whoever was responsible for our leaks also sold out Absalom and Mr. Mansour. At the same time, it's clear that this scheme is at the heart of Absalom's death. Absalom and Mansour were investigating different parts of the same criminal operation, and they were both getting very close indeed. We conclude that they were sold out in order to impede the investigation.
How can we know that?
The cash flow stopped shortly after Absalom died. The operation is probably being restructured, while the CIA is scrambling to establish new NOC agents. It's not conclusive evidence, but it's enough to act on.
Thank you, Sarah. I've chosen to send Ms. Kozlova and Mr. Zimborski to London, while Mr. Mansour will track down Absalom's German contact and connect with his network in Central Europe.
We're going to London?
It's an accounting office. We'll be fine.
Our pretext should get you through the front door without any trouble. You have two pairs of objectives. One, our sources indicate that the chief internal auditor should have the records of which files we need. Search his office. Then search the physical archive in the basement. Two, the server room is on the 3rd floor. But first, you'll need to secure a decryption key from the IT office.
I can get into the IT computers remotely. We don't need to get Cat in there.
How's the security?
Handled by a contractor called Safeguard, one of the few private firms licensed to carry lethal weaponry in the UK. They're one step above mall cops, but don't underestimate them.
What's the pretext?
You're on the cleaning crew. That should get you past the lobby and let you roam the hallways. If you need to search the offices, you'll still have to keep a low profile. The main problem is getting past the archive guard. The only way into the archive is past a permanently staffed security desk. You may have to get your hands dirty at that point. Unless Mr. Zimborski can find a pressure point for whoever's on duty when you arrive.
No time to waste.
You'll leave tomorrow morning. Make sure you're ready for any eventuality. Good luck.
I'm in the lobby. Security looks light. Are you ready?
I'm hooked into the network and ready to go. Stay frosty.
Frosty?
Be careful.
Oh, I will.
Cleaning supplies are on the second floor. Remember, you're not allowed in the offices unescorted.
I know. Thank you.
Have a nice evening.
All right, Whisper, you're heading towards the archive. We won't know what to look for until you find the auditor's records from his office. find it on the network. No cleaning crew allowed in here out of work hours. Keep your head down.
Understood.
I'll handle it. Hold on.
Good evening.
Good evening, miss. I'm sorry, but the cleaning crew is not allowed down here.
Are you John Smith?
Smith? No, my name is Dylan Gilbert.
Dylan Gilbert. I see, okay.
I don't think we even have a John Smith here. What is this about?
This is the archive room, yes?
Yes? Who are you?
I was told to find the archive room and speak to the guard. I thought the name was different.
Yeah, well, I'm on this post tonight. Now, what is this about?
Are you always on this post?
Yes, I'm always on this post. Every Monday, the archive room is mine.
And you weren't told I was coming? I was led to believe that you had been informed.
Nobody tells me anything, apparently. Maybe if you would tell me who you are and what you're doing here, we can find out if I can let you into the archive or not.
I'm an intern up in Central Auditing. I need to fetch some files for the internal accounting guys.
What is your name?
Julia.
And who is your boss?
The guy who sent me is called Phil. I don't remember his last name. I'm pretty new.
Yeah, no kidding. And who the hell is Phil? Listen, I can't let you in here based on that. Tell this Phil bloke to call down himself if he needs something.
Never mind, I'll come back tomorrow.
Great. Can't wait. Bring Phil.
I see it.
This place is big. What am I looking for?
You find the cabinet mentioned in the auditor's records and then look for the correct drawer.
Who's that? Madam, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Aren't you new?
Started last week.
Cleaning supplies are on the second floor. Remember, you're not allowed in the offices unescorted.
I know. Thank you.
Have a nice evening.
We had a bomb scare yesterday.
I heard. What was that about?
We had the Met everywhere for over an hour. All the bankers outside in the rain.
Causing a bomb threat. Very
All right, Whisper. You're heading towards the archive. We won't know what to look for until you find the auditor's records from his office.
Good evening.
Good evening, miss. I'm sorry, but the cleaning crew is not allowed down here.
Are you John Smith?
Smith? No, my name is Dylan Gilbert.
Dylan Gilbert. I see, okay.
I don't think we even have a John Smith here. What is this about?
This is the archive room, yes?
Yes? Who are you?
I was told to find the archive room and speak to the guard. I thought the name was different.
Yeah, well, I'm on this post tonight. Now, what is this about? Yes, I'm always on this post. Every Monday, the archive room is mine.
And you weren't told I was coming? I was led to believe that you had been informed.
Nobody tells me anything, apparently. Maybe if you would tell me who you are and what you're doing here, we can find out if I can let you into the archive or not.
Do you worry that your wife might learn about your affair?
What? What do you want?
All I want is to have a quick look at some files. Nothing so dangerous or scary, yes?
All right. You can go through.
Thank you. And don't go raising any alarms now, or our little secret will get out.
This place is big. What am I looking for?
Find the cabinet mentioned in the auditor's records and look for the correct drawer.
Security is thirsty work.
Ho hum.